Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University and the Crow, Memento Mori, issue number 1. This may be a one-shot, because the Crow dies at the end of this. I know, it's really weird, right? Anyway, so what we basically have is, this is odd that it's not with Caliber Comics. I don't know if the other ones have been with Caliber or with Image or someplace. I don't know. Honestly don't know. But I know that it started with Caliber, so there's that. So anyway, the comic was pretty good. You know, you get this kid, basically, we don't know exactly how old he is, but whatever, he's an altar boy over in Rome proper, I think. And he, I don't know, he gets killed by some terrorist guys, and then he comes back the very next day, doesn't have to wait a year like the original Crow. Comes back and he's like, rah, and he goes after the three guys, the three people, I should say, who killed him. And it's like as basic gets. They're hiding in a pizza and kebab place, which is like, really, really, you didn't have to have any proof of anyone or anything for that. You could literally just walk around and look and be like, I bet you that's where it is. Might as well just say plot hole here. So goes in and he basically kills these guys. It says a couple cool things, and that's it. Now, it may sound like it was really short. Well, not only was it really short, but it was so short it wasn't even the entire comic book. They also had a backup story in here for some reason. Anyway, and it's funny because it actually, this backup story had a crow in it, but it wasn't the Crow. So I don't really understand why they did that. This is a really weird one, and I wanted to like it a lot more than I actually did. There were some really cool parts in here, you know, like it was just unabashedly violent, you know? What do you call it? There's the one kid, and the Crow says to him, it's like, how old are you? He's one of the guys who killed him. How old are you? I'm 17. Oh, really? I can tell, you know, the future. Go ahead, ask me anything. And then he winds up killing him anyway. It's like, but the last guy, he does one of those Allahu Akbar things, and they don't even, you know, have it in Arabic, or, you know, like transliteration into Arabic. Instead, what they have is it just says God is great, and then he boom blows him up, and as the explosion is going, the Crow says, yes, he is. So everybody's dead now. It's weird. It's a bit much, but it's cool. The thing is, like, I don't know exactly what's going to happen here. I don't know if this guy can come back, if there's going to be a part 2. If there is a part 2, will it be this guy somehow? Somehow he makes it out of the bomb blast because, oh no, my work's not done yet? Or is it literally just going to be one of those things where they have, because this second option would be pretty cool. Are they just going to have it that there's a different Crow story each issue? If they're going to do that, we don't need a backup story. Okay, we don't need a backup story in here to be like, oh, hey, cool, yeah, something to fill in pages. No. Just have a Crow story. That's it. All right? If the comic book, if the story isn't long enough for it, then have another Crow story in there. Don't put other people in there. Please don't do that. So this was cool, and I dug it. I'm going to give this a B+. I really did enjoy the comic book. But without further, I don't know, information, like what's going on with this, I mean, maybe the information's out there and it's available online, but I read 33 comic books this week. I don't have time to keep on reading all these different comics, you know, and do research on each and every one of the comic books that I read. Sorry, a little busy this week, but, you know, they could have put the information in the comic book. Anyway, I do hope that it continues. I will absolutely read it. This was good. This was good. Remembrance of Death. I actually thought it was going to go a little bit more, because they were talking about the city of Sidon. Now, Sidon is biblical, and if you're talking about the city, you're talking about an area 25 miles or so south of Beirut. If you're talking, so Lebanon, in case you're American, you just have horrible geography skills. But more than that, I'm American too, but I served. So, what do you call it? They have also Sidon is considered the grandson, or no, the son of Canaan, which is the son of Ham, which is the son of Noah. So there's that Noahic curse that was in the bloodline, which apparently is the Bible's proof that slavery is a valid thing. Yeah, I know. Whatever, it is what it is. So the idea of having that mentioned, I don't know why it was even mentioned in the first place. It's really weird, but it was, you know, it was all right. I guess the idea of the streets running red with blood, maybe that's what it was. Enemies of God, I don't know, but that they went with like Muslim terrorists instead of Christian terrorists. So it was really weird. The whole thing was just weird. Regardless, I gave my review. I'm done. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.